Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WrestleMania 41 is just a month away, and Triple H is leaving no stone unturned to make it a grand extravaganza. However, the biggest highlight will be the two main events that will close the show in Las Vegas. John Cena vs. Cody Rhodes is expected to headline Night 2 of Mania. There is a high chance that the Women's World Championship match could headline the night one. Io Sky is set to face Bianca Belair for the coveted title at the Show of Shows. However, with everything going around the way they are on WWE Raw, Rhea Ripley is expected to get involved in the mix, potentially making it a triple threat match. In a huge twist, Triple H can pull off a massive shocker by turning the Eradicator heel in this high-profile match on the first night of WrestleMania 41. Mammy has been a beloved babyface for the last 2 years. Her last heel run spanned from April 18, 2022 to January 28, 2024. While she was flirting between a heel and a face from the Royal Rumble onwards, events at SummerSlam 2024 made her a 100% fan favorite. However, her recent storyline on the Red brand has been revolving around how she has been robbed of her title. Rhea Ripley's rage has seemingly started to taint her mind. She has been doing reckless things just to get involved in the Women's World title match. The Eradicator getting added to the title match does not look like a far-fetched scenario anymore. Just when the WWE Universe could be witnessing a monumental clash between Io, Bianca, and Rhea at WrestleMania, Mammy can leave fans stunned by turning heel. In a shocking turn of events, Ripley could use underhanded tactics to win the Women's World title. The biggest babyface of the Raw Women's division turning heel would be a sight to see. While all signs point towards this, it is speculation at this point, and we have to see how Triple H manages to build this match in the coming weeks. Ever since getting kicked out of the Judgment Day last year at SummerSlam, Rhea Ripley has been on her own. She has been dominating the women's division single-handedly. However, Mammy could soon get some new allies if Triple H is planning to turn her heel at WrestleMania 41. Ripley has been a single star in WWE for quite some time now. In the aftermath of a potential heel turn, she could form a new faction to once again dominate the Raw Women's division. The Eradicator could spearhead a trio, with 2 female stars potentially from NXT. This will not only make Rhea Ripley look like a vicious heel, but it will also freshen up things in the women's division. Moreover, it will open the doors for some incredible feuds and storylines on Monday Night Raw, which the division has been seemingly lacking lately. The Raw after WrestleMania is known for NXT call-ups, and this will help WWE bring some future stars to the main roster. There is no doubt that an alliance with Rhea Ripley will put them immediately in the spotlight. As WWE continues to evolve in the world of professional wrestling, moments of sheer unpredictability are what keep fans glued to their screens. For years, we've witnessed epic battles, shocking betrayals, and unforgettable storylines. However, the idea of a beloved WWE superstar turning heel, especially after a dominant 447-day run as the face of the company, would be a game-changing moment in WWE's creative landscape. Enter Triple H, a mastermind of wrestling psychology, who could make the bold decision to turn one of WWE's most adored stars heel after their longest reign in the main event spotlight. The backdrop of this potential angle is WrestleMania 41, an event that will be etched in the history books as one of WWE's most monumental moments. The question arises, why would Triple H, the head of WWE Creative, risk alienating the audience by turning a fan-favorite heel after such an impressive run as champion? The answer lies in the ever-evolving nature of the business and the need for new and unexpected twists that challenge the status quo. To set the stage, imagine the champion in question is someone who has spent 447 days as WWE champion. Perhaps someone like Roman Reigns, whose real-life persona and in-ring dominance have shaped WWE's main event landscape for nearly 3 years. Reigns' recent run, beginning with his triumph over Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 39, has not only cemented him as a top-tier heel, but also made him a cornerstone of WWE's brand identity. He has faced numerous challengers, defeated legends and proven time and time again that he is an untouchable force in WWE. However, as with any long title reign, the risk of stagnation can slowly creep in. Fans begin to grow accustomed to the dominance of the champion. Even the most beloved stars can run the risk of losing the attention of their audience if they remain too predictable. The 447-day reign has now reached its breaking point, with whispers growing louder in the locker room and online about whether it's time for something fresh and unpredictable. Enter Triple A. As the chief architect of WWE's creative direction, Triple H has always been known for making tough, high-risk decisions that pay off in the long run. He's the person who brought the key to this potential angle is the psychological manipulation of the audience. WWE has spent years crafting Reigns' rise to the top, and the idea of him going from a beloved face of the company to a calculated, power-hungry heel would send shockwaves throughout the WWE universe. Fans who have supported Reigns throughout his journey would feel betrayed, while those who have always viewed him as a heel would feel vindicated. This creates an interesting dynamic where both sides are left reeling, unsure of how to react to a champion who has now fully embraced the darkness. What makes this move so brilliant is the long-term potential it carries. The heel turn would allow WWE to explore a whole new set of storylines that had previously been unavailable to them. The question now becomes, how would fans respond to a heel Reigns in the main event of WWE television? The obvious direction for Reigns as a heel would be to further isolate himself from the WWE universe, pushing away allies and manipulating his way into keeping the championship. He could mock the very fans who cheered for him for so long, creating a sense of disdain among those who once viewed him as a hero. By distancing himself from the bloodline and taking control of his destiny, Reigns could carve out an entirely new, unpredictable persona that would keep fans guessing. For Triple H, this move is about shifting the narrative of WWE into an era of unpredictability. WWE has long thrived on the tension between good and evil, and while Roman Reigns has served as an exceptional face champion, his heel turn would breathe new life into WWE's storytelling. Triple A's decision to turn a beloved champion heel after 447 days is a clear indication that WWE is not afraid to challenge fan expectations. The long-term benefits of such a move could be tremendous. A heel Reigns could engage in bitter rivalries with fan favorites, elevating underutilized stars and giving them the platform to shine. It could also set the stage for a massive babyface return, perhaps a returning Seth Rollins, who has unfinished business with Reigns, or a returning legend like John Cena, who is seeking redemption. Additionally, Reigns' heel turn would have ripple effects throughout WWE's creative direction, allowing WWE to experiment with new matches, alliances, and rivalries. The WWE Universe would be on the edge of their seats, wondering who would rise to challenge the ruthless champion. Triple A's decision to turn a beloved WWE star heel after 447 days as the main event champion at WrestleMania 41 could be one of the most audacious and exciting moves in WWE history. By changing the dynamic of one of the most dominant champions in WWE history, Triple H would ensure that WWE remains unpredictable and that its stories continue to captivate fans across the globe. The risk is high, but the reward could be nothing short of spectacular, paving the way for a new era of wrestling storytelling that could leave an indelible mark on the industry for years to come.